So Neil, a good point, and it could have been all three, really.
Yeah, I think it should have been. Cole Perry's headed goal in the first half. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, the referee's saying he's climbing on him. His arms are down by his sides. Great header. So disappointed with that. I think a point's fair result. Perhaps should have been three, like you say, but points a fair result on the reflection of the game, both halves. First half, we got a footballing lesson. You know, from first minute to 45th, taking out obviously Perry's goal and the odd bit of play here and there when we got forward. But I thought they dominated the game. Couldn't get to grips with their shape, moved the ball really quickly. Players that looked like they were working a little bit harder than ours, they wasn't. They just moved the ball that quickly, and they're very confident, and their shape hurt us. They can probably feel a little bit unlucky not to go in leading at the break. Great save by Adam. But second half, we tweaked it a little bit, just matched them up, just to look after the diamond. They got middle of the park, and stayed with them, and with a better side second half. Got further up the pitch, got our back four further up the pitch, kept the ball better. Still think we can do that a lot better, but we moved it quicker and created some good opportunities. Disappointed we haven't hit the target when in decent areas to score, but I think on the balance of play, it's a fair point. And I've got to be honest, after the first half performance, I'm really pleased with the point.
It was quite an open game, certainly in the first half as well. It was a bit of a surprise that there weren't any goals throughout the match for either side.
Yeah. I'm really surprised because they started like a train. I thought we defended well first half, but we just couldn't get near. It's like they got 2 or 3 extra players on the pitch. They remind me very much of Grantham and Matlock last Saturday. Lots of legs, lots of energy, and it's confidence. That's what it is. They're a good side. They're playing well. They move the ball really quickly, and they're confident. And that's what you get. And we struggled to stay with them first half. And I was surprised, obviously, that there weren't goals in it, but should have been, because ours was a legitimate goal for me. But second half, we were bang at it, and stayed with their runners. Looked a lot sharper. Like I say, I would prefer us to be moving the ball a little bit quicker in the final third to create more opportunities. But it's a plus point, the fact that, from what we said to the boys at half time, we changed it around a little bit and we've got a performance second half.
The guys from their press team were saying that I think all their last 9 goals have all come from crosses into the box or set pieces, and we could have got a goal from one of those. There's a lot, we put a lot of crosses in, a lot of free kicks in that just couldn't get the goal at the end of it.
And disappointed because we put some good ball in the box second half, and we've dealt with all their threats, i.e. balls coming in from wide areas. We knew that was one of their strengths, but we dealt with that. I thought we were good today. Just want to see us improve in that final third. I think we've been better today in the final third. The introduction of Brian Barton gave us a lift with 20 minutes to go. I thought it was good energy, and I thought Ben for his 65, 70 minutes, gives us a little bit of energy. We've got players that now are willing to run in behind, get us territory and get us further up the pitch. We all know what Ben gives us: work rate, energy, desire. Gets you up the pitch, gets your midfielders closer to the edge of their box and gets your goal scoring opportunities, and obviously he scores as well. And I thought when Brian went on, he gave us what Ben gave us the first half hour, which is good. So that's a real plus point for us.
And their penalty at the end of the first half, no one I've spoken to thinks it was a penalty.
Well, I don't think it was a foul.
Outside the box, and it wasn't a foul.
Two things. I don't think it was a foul, and it was outside the box, so it's a free kick at best for them. Yeah, I thought it was very. I do think very one-sided in terms of a lot of the key decisions went their way. It didn't hurt us, and I think there's 1 or 2 decisions in and around their box, especially second half, that we could have got that we never got, but hasn't hurt us, and don't want to complain about that too much. Great save by Adam. He's had a good game today. Concentration levels good. Made some key saves in key times in the game. And it's a good point for us. It's a real good point against a good Whitby side who are, trying to get in the top 2, top 3 to get home advantage in the playoffs. So, well pleased.
And good to have Ben Hazley back, and like you say, he slotted straight back in again and looked fit and a danger.
Well, I thought so, and he hasn't played for about 8 weeks. Yeah. You wouldn't know that, and we took a bit of a gamble throwing him in because we knew what he'd give us in the final third. He hasn't really played a competitive game for about 8 weeks, but his fitness levels are good. and I thought for his hour, you wouldn't have 70 minutes. You wouldn't have noticed that he hasn't really played at this level for 8 or 9 weeks, or a couple of levels below where he was at Shepshed. But did really well. A big, not a gamble, but big decision to put him in and just give Jack a little bit of a breather, because Jack's back from a second hamstring injury, and we're desperate not to lose Jack again to another injury. We want to make sure Jack makes the end of the season and gets a good pre-season under his belt. And I just thought with two hamstring injuries, games coming thick and fast, 3 games a week, today and Tuesday night for Jack would be just a little bit too much in terms of putting a strain on his body. So right decision, I think it worked. And I thought when he come on, Jack, he did really well. And they give us a bit more legs and energy in the middle of the park, which helped. And
the lad on loan, Port Vale, Brian, he looked good as well.
Yeah.
Looked lively.
Yeah, pleased to get him in. He's one we've been tracking for a few weeks. And we tried to do it about a month or so ago. And it didn't come off for one thing. Another Port Vale have had injuries. So, as you've seen, Billy Reeves has gone straight in the first team. So they've got knocks. So a lot of the younger pros are getting opportunities at Port Vale at the minute. So they kept Brian around the first team. But as soon as they got 1 or 2 back, they've allowed us to take him. And like I say, timing-wise, I would have liked to have taken him probably a month or so ago. The opportunity to take him came up this week, and we've jumped at it. Because I just think he'll give us something between now and the end of the season, as will Ben. So we've gone from looking like we're losing Josh to being really light up front to being well blessed now and looking more of a goal threat. Isaac, Brian, Ben, Pezza, we look more of a goal threat. So well pleased.
And then looking forward, we've got back-to-back games against McLover. What are your thoughts?
Well, yeah, they're in and around us, aren't they? So we'll be really trying hard to get 3 points on Tuesday, which will make this an even better point. 4 points for the week at home. We're over the moon with that, and then we go there next Saturday. It'll be tough away from home, but we just got to keep chipping away now. We've got ourselves on a little bit of a run. Be nice to pick up a result Tuesday night. 4 points for the week. If we can do that, I'll be over the moon.
Okay.
Cheers.
All right, thank you.